There's so much happening around our country and people that's always willing to help and transform and invest. And then there's something called iKhaya Langa. It's a non-profit organization that aims to address particular social needs in our community. And this is also helping all of us and bringing a solution. With me is Tony, and I can't help but get straight to it. What is the Langa Quarter?
Good morning, Ilana. The Langa Quarter is a sustainable tourist destination based around social enterprise principles. That's people, planet, profit, and which leverages off the rich history and jazz heritage of Langa. And we're creating like a mini New Orleans. And the location of Langa being in the centre of the Cape Town's metropolitan municipality, we are strategically placed between the three main economic nodes. We're halfway between the CBD and the airport, and it's a new playground for the city of Cape Town. It's a place that's going to be the most happening place.
Now, you say the most happening place, and we associate Langa with jazz. It's the oldest township in Cape Town. Break it down for us in simple terms. Why did we start this? Why is the iKhaya Langa there? I also heard you speak about tourists, and obviously we want that. We want to bring people to come and see our country and our townships.
Well, I think I've been here for like 4 years, and from London originally, and one of the things I've noticed that lots of the interventions on the Cape Flats tend towards the remedial, the developmental, the essential, service delivery. It's all a little bit there, and so but we're, as human beings, we're emotional and aspirational in nature. So we want to create emotional interventions, and so we want to create a place where everybody wants to be.
Yeah. What makes this unique? Because, I mean, I look at the Langa Quarter, and it's not just an organisation type thing. There's lots of facets to this. Take me through it quickly.
Well, the Langa Quarter, so iKhaya Langa is our not-for-profit company, and it has a number of different projects. One of the projects is the Langa Quarter itself, which is the precinct, which supports jobs and business creation. So it's a jobs and business creation project. And then we also have a facility which is called iKhaya Langa, and that is a facility which will have a restaurant. My background is with Jamie Oliver for 10 years. We're bringing over some of our students, a call centre training academy, a business incubator, a Mabaneng art gallery, all in the centre of so it's like a biscuit mill, but in Langa.
That's really awesome. I mean, I'm looking at this, and I would imagine, especially when you mentioned job creation, that our whole community is involved. How are you getting the community to be part of this?
Well, fortunately, when I started working in Langa, there was already a forum of 13 street committees, and they were set up really to hold the government to account. And I sort of working with them now and saying, well, why don't you become an organisation which creates your own destiny? So I partner with these street committees, and we've been doing stuff around communications, marketing, mandates from the streets, really strengthening this organisation so that the opportunity spreads equally to everybody.
And there it is, Langa Quarter. Tell me about the logo. Who came up with that?
Well, the pilot project started in Harlem Avenue.
Right.
And when we went to look at some serious funding, we realised the minimum, from the jobs fund in particular, the minimum you could ask for was 10 million. And I wasn't going to spend that in one street. So I looked at the piece again, looked at the piece again.
Of course, because 10 million is very little, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so looked at the piece, and then we saw this outline, and it informs our logo. But what we're actually, because this is aspirational, it's #1 Cape Town. If you're looking for the Langa Quarter, look for #1. And a mini New Orleans. For all Cape Townians.
Break it down for us as a Cape Townian, because I mean, I grew up on the Cape Flats, and so we look at this and we want to be a part. What type of organisation are you, and where can we find you?
Well, the organisation is, I'm a social enterprise practitioner, so what we do, we look for a commercial solution to a social challenge. And so I look for solutions and I look for opportunities, and Langa is just an amazing opportunity. So all the profits that we make as a social enterprise go back into the company, and so that's why it has to be a not-for-profit company as a structure. So there's no shareholders, all the money stays within the community and towards a social purpose.
Sounds good to me. We wish you only the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for making our country pretty and for transforming Langa and also our people. Well, we'll be back after the break.